Now, listen, you guys, if this is how voodoo backfires, please keep it away from me, all right? I do not want any parts of it because, listen, it's inexplainable how the Transformers empire is crumbling down from her commercial being chucked out of, Superbowl, basically to her falling out with a major fan account. And we're also going to be talking about Nicki Minaj shouting out Taylor Swift, as well as this thing that you guys are saying of Beyonce shading Nicki Minaj. We're also going to be talking about Azealia Banks, speaking on Beyonce and everything that is transpiring. Now, these are some of the things that we're going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the Tea Plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's team. So first of all, you guys, we're gonna talk about the Transformer advert, the one that she was actually doing, the plumb lips or whatever you wanna call it. The one she has with NYX Cosmetics. Okay, so you guys know that, oh well, they've been going around saying, oh my goodness, she's been working, oh my goodness, she's working so hard. Now imagine all that work in for the actual Super Bowl commercial to be cut from the broadcast. All right, so this is what the headlines read. They say Cardi B's original NYX Super Bowl commercial cut from broadcast after NFL disapproved of dark plumb innuendo. Okay, and I was just like, oh my goodness, you guys. I do not blame them because not everything needs to be sexualized. Like if you watch the original advert, you could tell that there was a lot of sexualization and sexual innuendos that were being passed across, in my own opinion. And I do not think that the NFL would stand for things like that. I personally feel like they are justified for basically doing what they did because it is their brand and it is a show where everybody is watching, even younger ones, because it's football and stuff like that. So I absolutely am not surprised. So let me know, you guys, in the comment section, because word on the street is that NYX actually spent a lot of money to basically come up with that advert. But I do know that, I guess she still got paid, but like, what's that going to say to the people who want to work with her next? Okay, so when I saw that, I was like, that is certainly interesting. Okay, and the next thing that we're going to be talking about, you guys, we are going to be talking about the Transformer unfollowing, because the last time I did a video about her unfollow spree, she was out there still following Ken Barbie and of course one other fan account, but it seems like that fan account is still being blocked, not just unfollowed, blocked. Okay, and she's not the only one from her camp that has unfollowed this fan account. It is actually even the bestie or whatever you want to call him, the one and only unfortunate face, Ken Barbie. You guys, I'm just kidding. Like the unfortunate face part, I'm playing with you guys, and nobody's face is unfortunate. It's Candace Owens. It's not me. It's Candace who said it. Okay, I'm just kidding. Face is not unfortunate looking. No, it's not unfortunate looking. But anyway, you guys. So Ken Barbie and of course Offset also blocked this fan account. And when the tweets from the past were pulled out, I could see why she probably unfollowed this fan, because it seemed like that fan is one of those problematic ones. Okay, and so after she got unfollowed, she went ahead to say, laugh my behind off. Okay, that's what she said. And then she went ahead and said FUB, and I was just like, what is this, you guys? I was like, what is happening? Because this fan, I'm like, the audacity. But then again, this is what happens when you build off your fan base, not because people actually love you, but because they dislike another person. So after she got blocked, they said, go anyways, F you. Beyonce dropping Act 2. And I'm like, so you're saying F you to somebody whose fan account you're running? It doesn't make any sense. But then again, you guys, like I told you, if you build off your fan base, if you fill your fan base with people who have, were supporting you out of spite for another person, like it's only one day when she's going to not want to be, associated with, Ken Barbie. It's one day, because you guys, Ken Barbie originally was also a bab. So I'm like, somebody like that cannot be trusted. And how ignorant of her to do that, to trust someone who can switch up on somebody they used to stand like that, just like that. The same way she did to Bongo 2, and now Bongo 2 is running away with her payola and her, and the sport. And I mean, at this point, she... So let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about that. And the elephant in the room, you guys, I'm even nervous to address this entire situation because earlier on I did post a video and I was talking about how people were speculating that, well, there might be a Beyonce and Nicki Minaj, collaboration in the works. And I did express in that video that I do think that, well, collaboration is far-fetched. Well, for one, it is a country album, so I don't see Nicki Minaj being on that album. And then some of you actually came into the comment section and started saying that, oh, well, it does seem like Beyonce was shading Nicki Minaj in that advert. And honestly speaking, it's very interesting how gullible one can be. And in this regard, I'm gonna admit it to you, I was truly gullible when I watched that thing, because it never crossed my mind when I saw that entire smirk, and I didn't. Do you understand what I'm saying? I just watched it and I was like, oh, yeah, she said babe. And when you guys pointed it out, I went back and then I watched it after what you guys had said. And I was like, this guys could actually be onto something. I will tell you this, because when I watched it, it wasn't like, you know. So when I went back after you guys pointed that out, I was like, oh my goodness. So I do see where you guys are coming from. And I did see some of you saying that, oh, well, she might be the one who's trying to replace Nicki Minaj. And I'm like, replacing Nicki Minaj with her does not make any sense, in my own opinion. There are two different genres, and number one. Number two, you can only replace someone with someone who's new. This girl has been around even longer than Nicki Minaj. So I don't see the maths is not mathing, okay? And in as far as competition is concerned, it does not even make sense. One is a rapper and one is a pop / R&B / country music person. And so I don't see how Nicki Minaj fits into that mix, okay? And if you guys are correct that, well, there might be, powers behind the scenes that are trying to make that happen, then those powers, then... Do you understand what I'm saying? Because I'm like, her peers or competitors should be Rihanna, should be Taylor Swift, should be Ariana, should be Adele, do you understand what I'm saying? Not Nicki Minaj. If they actually are trying to push the narrative of that, versus that, then in my own opinion, I'm not gonna say much, but I don't know, you guys. Let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about that. And some of you were like, oh, well, there's no way that the husband would allow Nicki Minaj and her to collaborate after, the happenings that happened. And I'm like, of course. But then again, with the shade, for you guys to say that shade was because Nicki Minaj and the host got into it 2 weeks ago, I do think that if anything, if she was being shady, then this was pre-planned. Because listen, even way before, I would like to believe, in my own opinion, that this advert was planned, the theme, because this is not something that you put together last minute, in my own opinion. And I feel like the production of this ad and the concept behind and everything, it was pre-planned. So to say that it came after Nicki responded to the host, I'm strongly refusing to believe that, okay? If she indeed is being shady, it means that, well, they've been wanting Nicki Minaj for a long time, in my own opinion, okay? But hey, do hop into the comment section, you guys, and just let me know what you think about that, okay? Now, the next thing that I'm going to be talking about, you guys, Azealia Banks. Now, Azealia Banks had a couple of words to say about Beyonce and, of course, this new album that has just been announced. And we're going to be talking about this. She wrote a very, very long thing, addressing this entire Beyonce thing. And I'm like, Azealia, here you are, you have started again. She said, Bianca girl, I love you down, but them R&B runs over the Leslie Feast Bake Beats is giving peak Misha. Nothing country about it. You are setting yourself up to be ridiculed again. There is a theatrical element to country music. Them critics are not just going to accept any ugly blonde wig and bullying from, the husband. It's giving big time musical grief. Yes, black girls can make country music, but you are just really not hitting the button. K. Michelle, this is your turn to really execute. It's no shade, but K. Michelle truly understands the assignment. Beyonce, please stop the madness, the G-baiting, the overly narcissistic attempts to lazily encroach into a genre you think your popularity is gonna gain accolades for you in. You are looking like food, sis. You will gag when K. Michelle tears it. And obviously, the Beehive was not pleased with this entire situation. And there are a certain group of people who actually are seeing sense in this, which is very surprising because they were like, oh, wow, you're just disliking her because she's the messenger. Otherwise, she's onto something right now. And some people were like, Beyonce is desperate to get album of the year, and she thinks the country album is going to get her one, album of the year. And I don't think that this is the reason why she's doing country. I mean, if she really was doing it to get album of the year, I think she would be a little bit more pop, not country. Personally, I feel like she's at a point in time in her career where she has done everything that she's wanted to do, and she can experiment with different genres because she can afford to. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I don't know, you guys. Hop into the comment section, hey, and let me know what you think about that. Do you think that Azealia was onto something, or do you think that, oh wow, she's just blubbering as usual? And people are like, keeps it the same energy when she's out there dragging other artists. You guys are out there saying she's speaking sense, and now you don't want to say that she's speaking sense because she's now talking about Beyonce. So I don't know, you guys. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section. Okay, the next thing that I'm gonna be talking about, you guys, I'm just looking at Alicia Keys' husband's response to all the mayhem that has been happening on Twitter, with people saying, oh my goodness, Asha is out there, going too far with the performance with Alicia Keys. And I was like, Swiss is a really, 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 secure man. I have to commend him for that, because not many men would do that, okay? You should really teach Kiki Palmer's baby daddy one thing or the other, okay? A thing or two, okay? This is what he had to say. Y'all talking about the wrong damn thing. Y'all don't see that amazing dress covering the entire stadium. Tonight's performance was nothing but amazing, with two amazing giants. Congratulations, Asha and my love, Alicia Keys. That song is a classic. We don't do negative vibes on the side. We make history. Go see Giants at Brooklyn Museum. It's open until July. Blessings, okay? And I was like, okay. I know a secure man when I see one. And one of you in the comment section was commenting saying that, oh my goodness, Alicia Keys is always going to be Swiss Beats, a side chick. And I was like, you guys are so mean. Like, where is this coming from? Oh my goodness. Let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about that. All right. And the last thing that I'm going to be talking about, I am going to be talking about the backlash that Taylor Swift is getting after, they just recreated, the short for Love and Basketball. Okay. So Taylor Swift and, of course, her boyfriend decided to do a photo shoot, which I'm like, was that really necessary? One thing about Taylor is she will be extra. When she's in love, she does extra stuff, honestly speaking. So they did this photo shoot, and they mimicked Love and Basketball, and they called it Love and Lombardi. And I'm like, what the F are you doing? And it seems like I'm not the only person who's actually asking this, because a lot of other people are like, what is you trying to do? Okay, everybody's like, no. It seems like a lot of people are not having it with these two. So I'm just going to insert you guys, the pictures, and let me know what you think about that. Are you here for it or are you not? Okay. Now, thank you very much, you guys, for watching. It was definitely fun hanging with you. It was fun catching up with you. It has really been I need speech therapy. It has been an eventful day, okay? Oh, I'm just tired, I guess, because I've been working all day. But anyway, it has been a really eventful day, in as far as Super Bowl is concerned. So I don't know. Let me know in the comment section what you think about everything that was spoken about. And until my next one, I love you. Bye.